Tonight, we speak as one. We are a nation at a crossroads. The warning signs have been there for some time. But yesterday's protests, the images from our streets, and the growing restlessness among our young people have brought into sharp focus the urgent reckoning we must now confront. This country cannot continue as it is.
Events of the last 2 weeks have put to test the very stability of this country. We have gone out on a dangerous date, a date with anarchy. And the dance with anarchy reached its peak on Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025. A peak the government is now calling an attempted coup d'etat.
As fellow citizens and responsible Kenyans at that, we are alarmed by this worrying trend. It is no longer even appropriate to ask where the rain started beating us. We should instead ask why the waters are waist high. In asking that question, our random thoughts picked the following as our points of diagnosis. First, law and order.
The state of law and order is not just fragile, it is broken. When a murder takes place at a police station, nothing can be more illustrative of a broken law and order environment. Albert Ojwang is a permanent stain on the law and order fabric of this country. The sinful killing taking place in presumably one of the safest places on earth won't just be wished away. And events after his death prove that indeed we are a nation with a deeply troubled soul.
The amount of tears witnessed in this country in the last 2 weeks alone is a flooded illustration of the state of injustice in Kenya. Now, injustice works in simple ways. A relative can be shot at point-blank range or can die in a police cell, and all the instruments of justice conclude that it was suicide, or even simply never happened. And in the last 24 hours alone, we have not only seen tears, but also the futility of the search for justice in Kenya.
Law and order, impunity and injustice. We all roughly know what is wrong with our country. And the next natural question is, what must we do to fix our problems? First, we suggest to turning to the oldest rule in the solutions book. The rule captured in the saying, when you find yourself in a pit, the first thing to do is to stop digging. In the last 2 weeks alone, Kenyans of nearly all levels and categories have demonstrated undoubtable capacity for some level of madness. From the top to the bottom, leaders to followers, we have shown our respective capacities for losing our minds. So, to paraphrase one politician who spoke in street lingua, let's agree as Kenyans, tusipimane bangi.
This has to stop being about a contest of egos. This is not even about this or that political formation, because as things stand, all leaders on either side of the aisle in this country are currently falling short of the glory. This is not the time for defensive attitudes and dismissive talk. This is not the time for I know it all. This is the time for leaders to climb down from their increasingly short pedestals. This is the time to listen.